All right, guys, for those watching, I'm gonna be talking to Ariana today. She's going to run us quickly through her experience inside of the Fit Frontliner Elite Partnership Program. So, Ariana, go ahead, just give everybody a quick idea. What do you do currently for work, and what are you, or excuse me, where are you located at?
So I am located in Virginia. I currently just work at the gym, is what I do for right now.
Mm-hmm. Loving it, loving it. And we had a couple goals at the beginning. So kind of give everyone a little idea too, like where were you at like right before we started to work together? Obviously you're working at a gym, but what were you doing beforehand?
So beforehand, I was my workouts and nutrition were all over the place. I was very inconsistent with working out. Nutrition, I was completely off on. And I realized that after coming to the program, I realized I was, missing a lot more than I expected. My goals, I came in because I was wanting to become a firefighter, and I was prepping for that, getting my body ready and getting the right nutrition in. And that was the reason I jumped into the program.
Yeah, absolutely crushing it with your protein intake now. As we just looked through that, so doing much much better. And I know we got some goals, maybe switching over to the military too. So you have I mean, either way, like you still have a really good plan moving forward. So you can stick exactly to what we pretty much gave you inside the program to continue to move forward. So kind of give everybody idea what made you kind of decide to invest in a program like this as opposed to apps or ebooks or anything like that.
So I had previously done like kind of on my own, not exactly a program, but just on my own, tried to listen to like all the fads you see online and all of that stuff. Um, Listen to the little 10-minute little people that are on TikTok and all of that saying, this is what you need to do to lose weight. And it was never sustainable. Like, I always was hungry pretty much all the time, and the workouts just didn't feel like they were actually doing anything. Came across your, Instagram and just watching the videos and the testimonials that I had seen on there, and then getting to speak to you, it was like a no-brainer. Like, it just was a lot more personalized. Like, most programs, it's like you have you know, this workout, you can only eat these meals and that's it. And I just love that y'all's program is tethered to each person individually. It's amazing. So,
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, and that's a big part of it too, is like there are a lot of options out there. There are tons. And I always say to people, like, if you want something where you're getting more dialed in help, you need more options, if you're especially if you're training for something in particular, you want to make sure it's gonna be crafted in that direction as well. So anywhere inside of the program that kind of helped you out, maybe you didn't realize when you first jumped in that kind of like maybe shifted your perspective.
oh yeah, mindset. My mindset, wasn't the greatest as for like I had an unhealthy relationship with nutrition and being consistent. My accountability coach was Joe, and something that like he said to me and that stuck with me was that he likes to think of it, and rather than saying consistency, he says discipline, and that changed my mindset completely ever since he told me that. It was like more of like not about being consistent and getting the workouts in and hitting the numbers super hard all the time, but it was more so like a discipline mindset. Like, yeah, I might not feel like doing this workout, and or I might not be hungry or whatever, but like I need to hit my nutrition, and I need to get this workout in, and just sticking to that, it really helped.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, especially like career path wise too, like, it's something that I always tell people a lot of days, like I think over this past week or so, I feel like working out. You know what I mean? Like there's gonna be days where we don't feel like doing it, but it's always like showing up for yourself each and every
Right.
day and making that extra little workout, even if it's just moving your body and all
Mhm.
that stuff adds up. You know what I mean? Like it really does. It compiles, and that's how you guys really get those long-term results. So I guess I would kind of say too, like any piece of advice that you would tell somebody, like maybe they are in the same position you might be. Maybe they're thinking of jumping into a career. Maybe they are already in one of the career paths and they're like, I need a program, but I'm not really sure if it will be something for me. What would you kind of tell them in terms of what the program's like?
my advice would be just go for it. Like if you're ready to seriously make a change, definitely this is a program to do that. And it's a lifelong thing. Like for me, this program really changed for the rest of my life. Nutrition is going to be changed for me. Workouts, like I won't necessarily look at them as something that's like, oh, I dread this. Like you said, it's about, not necessarily hitting the workouts every single day, but just moving your body and it adds up in time. So my advice would be definitely just go for it. I promise you, this program is it'll in the long run, even if, it takes some time and
Mhm.
it'll happen in this
Yeah.
program. It will.
Yeah, and that's what I always tell people too, like, it's a blip, right? The amount of time that we have together. Our
Right.
job is to like give you as much information as possible to really, one, open up your mindset, two, give you guys the tools that you need in order to see results forever, right? We're not here to take away the tools. Like I know we just talked about it too, like all the stuff you still have access to after the program as well, and all the new updates and things like that. So giving you guys the opportunity to continue to learn even when you're not with, with myself or my team any longer, but like that's our job for you is that sustainability and continue learning as well. So thank you, Ariana, for deciding to jump in and then doing the client interview with me. If anyone's watching today and they have any questions, I always say the DMs are always open, so feel free to reach out, ask away. And if it's something that I feel like I might be able to help you, we'll schedule a time to, talk a little bit more. All right.
Yeah. Thanks.